Hey Sparks, what's up? And hello to you all that might be new in watching my video. My goal on this channel is to inspire, educate, and share information with you that will help you thrive in life and thrive in business. If that sounds good to you, subscribe. So I'm doing this video today because as a YouTuber, we typically do like these end of the year recap videos. And I thought, let me go ahead and do my end of the year recap. 2018 was like one of the best years of my life, professionally and also personally, because, you know, I came out of a horrible marriage in 2017. And I feel like this was like that year when I was able to get some of my energy and my mojo back. So I'm back. I'm not fully back to my 100% self, but I'm back and I'm probably about 90% there. So let's talk about my 2018. I have my notes. Y'all know I love my notes. So first thing is, I was very intentional with my traveling. And that's because my daughter, for a surprise for my Christmas present in 2017, booked us a flight and everything in 2018 to Bangkok, Thailand. We're actually at this, and also Beijing, China. We went to the Forbidden Wall. The Forbidden Palace. I went to Cuba this year with my family, and also been to New York, New Orleans, Grand Canyon. So I was very intentional. Every single quarter I was off the grid, very intentional with travel. Now, if you can't afford to go to Bangkok or Beijing or Cuba, do a cruise. My point is that you want to be very intentional about taking that time to build amazing memories with your family, because before I could afford to travel outside the country, I did cruises and just did some things inside the country. So I do both, but you want to be intentional about your travel. The other thing is, I was very intentional, and this is all about being intentional so that you can thrive. And this helped me thrive in my life, helped me thrive in my business. The second thing is associations. I was very intentional about friendships this year. I realized that in my groups, I was just like the smartest one. I was making the most money. And remember, you're the average of the 5 people around you. And it just got to the point where I just felt like I wasn't growing, but the other people around me were. And so I just started to invest in more relationships with women that were where I desired to be in my life. And these women, multimillionaires, many of them, it took a lot of effort to be friends with, for them to be friends with me. Because in my groups, like, everybody wanted to be friends with me, but they didn't want to be friends with me necessarily. And I know you're thinking, well, I wouldn't want to be friends with them either. No. In business, it's a little different. Like, if you have a multi-million-dollar business, they might not want to be friends with a person that's at 100,000, because, I mean, what's in common? Because if you're at 100 grand, you're probably a solo. You're probably, your challenges are just different. So where I was at my business wanting to scale, I needed to get around people that could talk about, you know, employees, that talk about their office space, interest rates, business credit. And I was very intentional. I was also intentional with my associations that I joined, the certifications that I did get in 2018. Again, looking at how am I going to grow and scale, because this is all part of my destiny. And that was very, very important to me. The third thing that I have here that I concentrated on was my credit score. Oh my gosh, let me share this with you. I'm almost embarrassed to share it. Okay, so my credit score, let me get this all right again. My credit score in 2017, my TransUnion credit score, 535. That is not just, bad credit is so freaking ugly. I was ugly. 535. But now 2018, my credit score in TransUnion, 673, 140 something points, almost 142 points. Experian, 639, which is tough. Experian is the hardest one to get anything off of. They just don't play. And then Equifax is 672. So I'm actually reading a book right now called Your Score. I learned about this book from Credit Shifu, and I do listen to him, Ask Sebi, and my favorite guy is Brandon Weaver. If you're having any credit challenges, if you're in business, number one, you need credit. You're just not going to win if you don't have access to capital. I was able to get access to 100 grand this year in capital, and I believe in access to capital. In business, it's capital. Personal, it's debt. So I don't have personal debt. I just don't. I live in a luxury apartment, and I don't have auto loans. I just have credit cards I use each month. I do my best to just pay them off. It's just, that's what I use them for, because I like the rewards and all the perks. That's why I watch Ask Sebi and Credit Shifu. Now, Brandon Weaver, phenomenal. Now this score, know your score. This gentleman here is Mr. Anthony Davenport. So I highly recommend this book as well. So my score is important. This year, I want to end my year, in 2019 at a 740. And so I'm actually interested to know, where do you want your score to be at the end of the year? And 740 is kind of mine because it's considered very good credit. You pretty much get what you want above a 760 anyway. I only want 2 more credit cards, and they're Business Inc., Chase Preferred, and the Southwest Business Card. That's it. I don't want anything else. So actually, you need to understand your goals. Is it for a mortgage, auto loan? That book will help. Brandon Weaver's phenomenal. I also paid for his services through the Awesome Life Group. I purchased his 609 credit club information, credit repair, 609 credit repair. I think 609creditrepair.com. Highly, highly recommend him. So again, I focused on my score, and what you focus on is going to expand. So you want to focus on the right things, right? The next thing I focused on that I have here is my hair, my health, and my wellness. So this is 22nd Century Natural Hair. I use her products, and this is my hair growth at the end of 2018. Let me stand straight. This is, I had it in a twist out. I had it twisted, and I took out the twist because I need to now do my hair stew and then deep condition. I hair stew once a month, deep condition every single week. I don't use her hair oil or her shampoo bars. They just weren't for me, but the hair conditioner and hair stew are phenomenal for me. Now, I have had some people on my videos comment like, well, did it straighten your hair? She's not putting relax in her hair. That is so dumb. Some of y'all just say stuff, and I'm just like, what? But also people that say the dumb stuff, like they don't have real channels, like they're just on here being trolls. She's phenomenal. She's not doing no mess like that. It's just her products really, really, really work. I love them. My bangs, I used to have my Rick James, they've grown all the way out. My hair is just phenomenal. This is 2.5 week hair. Okay, I just untwisted it because see, it's itchy because I have to wash and deep condition and I wear my hair bound. I bind it up like she does and wear it kind of like this, and I love her products. So I do not use anyone else's products, literally none. I follow some, hair folks on YouTube, but I don't use anything else but 22nd Century Natural Hair Woman. I'm also plant-based. I do some salmon and shrimp. Those are the 2 that I do like. So I'm not a vegan, but 95% of the time I'm plant-based outside of shrimp and salmon. Those are the 2 that I still like. And then I do exercise a lot. I have like a weight goal. I don't know, after I hit 40, it's just harder to get the weight off. But I'm like, whatever, I got some curves and stuff going on, so it's all good. I'm not unhappy with my weight. I'm just, I just want to stay healthy. The other thing here is I was very intentional in 2018 with my time. So I put things on my calendar. I was intentional about my time off, intentional about spending time with my family. And being intentional just helps so much as you're growing and scaling. Even right now, so I have some different things up here in my home. This is most time I record my videos either in my home or my office outside of my home. And here you see these cork boards. This is actually where every day I'm putting up my goals every single day. And then I have like little, all things are possible if you believe, and do everything to the glory of God. And I have something here, crazy happy, and above, you can't see it, but it says inspire, to encourage somebody to greater effort, enthusiasm, or creativity, to awaken a particular feeling in somebody, to breathe life. I need one that says thrive. And so the purpose of these cork boards is to just literally put up my goals every day. And then I have my goals. They were here, but I moved them because some of y'all can kind of hone in and see my 2019 plans, and I don't need that. So I moved them to the other wall. But that's it. I have over 50 topics that I have already written out to record videos. So you'll definitely have at least 1 video a week. My goal is 2 videos a week. That Sunday and then Wednesday to launch. But every Sunday at 7 a.m. you're getting new videos. Yay! Even though y'all don't give me no more comment love. It's like, damn. But comment below and let me know what your goal is for your credit score. Now, be realistic. If you ain't gonna do nothing to repair it, then come on. But invest in Brandon Weaver. It's like $9, and his Awesome Life Group thing is like $100-something a month. It's so reasonable. Get your credit in order. If anything this year, get your credit in order. I want you to travel. I want you to be healthy. I want you to be wealthy. I want you to be wise. I want your relationships to prosper, your marriages to prosper, your children to prosper, your businesses to thrive and prosper. As always, thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for being, I'm getting emotional, with me this year. 2018 was the first year where I felt like I was back to me, back to Montina. My marriage was really difficult, y'all. And I think it was difficult for both of us. Like, it's okay and cool. We met on Twitter. Y'all saw the YouTube love experience. And it wasn't like an infatuation thing. It just wasn't right for us. We probably could have been great friends. We could have just did the do, but marriage was just not a wise thing for us. In 2018 is where I finally felt like I could breathe again, where I was myself. I got my mojo back. I'm rating my business thrived, and I just felt like I was me, back in my body, not suffocating and just living an outside experience. So thanks for being with me this year. Thanks for the encouragement, because I need it. And for those of you in difficult relationships and marriages, men and women, I'm gonna pray for you, but just understand that you don't have to be in a miserable ass marriage. There are people that can help you fix that. As always, thanks for watching. Leave your credit score below for 2019, not your current. If you don't want to share it, if you want to share it, share it. This is a safe place. I'm gonna share mine. I shared mine. So let's get these credit scores up. Let's get this business capital, and let's build businesses, and let's employ people. And if you're with somebody and you're employed, give it your all, because that employer really needs you. I'll see you in the next video. And because this is the end of the year video, Happy New Year! Bye, y'all.